Hey guys, welcome back. Let's grab a message. Maybe. General message for my babes. What's the message? Night. Light attributes, loyalty, romance, and chivalry. A love of honor. Okay. Shadow attributes, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. That's why I rolled my eyes, because I was like, okay, like... I'm just going to pull more cards, because I got like 18 decks set out here so that I could be guided a little better. Not much tarot, just a lot of different, I guess, oracles? What's this? Last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. Maybe somebody is kind of like going back and forth in some sort of dynamic within some sort of connection. Like, just keep, it's like a seahorse. It's like kind of like, I love you, and then it's like a love-hate. I'm getting a love-hate because of the, I read the light attributes of this love of honor first, and then I immediately thought of the shadow attribute before even reading it. And so when it says take a breather here, last quarter moon in Cancer, it's like you guys are exhausting each other, or exhausting the something is being exhausted. It's just like if something's got to give, kind of. Take a breather. Okay, so um it's so difficult to purposely take a breather from your partner. It's like, because it's like when you put it like this, when you're like, hey, maybe I should go hang out with my girlfriend tomorrow, as opposed to, I wonder what my girlfriend's doing, I should hit her up, I am free tomorrow. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I might go hang out with my friend. It's like, when we are, the perspective, it's okay. It's so simple. Like, when we get 10 minutes in, and I'm gonna be able to put it like simply, but basically it's like we need a breather when we just go back and forth. It's like sometimes the more we try to work it out, it's like makes it worse. So something about just go do something separately for preferably a whole day, maybe even like a couple days. Like, we need somebody here needs to maintain the take a breather energy. It's so weird, right? Because it's like we love each other so much, we want to be together all the time, as close as possible, or whatever. But then it's like, in order to maintain that harmonious, always connected, we have to separate and go acclimate to, the last week or month or day, or, like, it's just hard to process properly when you're dealing with the reflection or the projection of some sort of experience. I hate it when I talk like this, you guys. It's so gross. I'm like, ooh. I'm just trying to get a message about how we need space. And how we have to go about getting that space so gently so that we don't offend our knight in shining armor. It's like, no, honey, by you taking extra time out is actually all beneficial, because if you take a time out and something happens where the trust is broken or whatever, like the fears, something happens because you separated and you weren't able to be, it's like, yo, then let that be, like, you guys know what I'm saying? It's like, if we cannot, we have to let people be. And we have to let people grow independently and not we can't let other people's growth and character to be some sort of representation of our own identity. No. Yes, we are connected and we vibe how we do, and we resonate the way we can, but just because it's like, we just need to allow people to be something that we don't approve of or we just kind of dislike, without telling them, I don't like that. And it's not like, it's like, no, just let them be. And don't be a hypocrite, because there's so many things that we can all hate about ourselves that really, when we hate that in somebody else, is because you know it within yourself first. Kind of, So take a breather. And if things get better, fuck yeah. And if things start separating more because you separated, then that's what's supposed to happen. It's not like, see, I took a breather and now it's worse. It's like, no. There's no labels on how we identify ourselves within a connection. We have to identify ourselves within our own connection, and they do them, and we don't have to know how to identify people's characters in all the certain ways to make ourselves feel okay. Like, okay, that's you, and this is me, and if we're connected, like, I guess it's like, no. I don't know, you guys. I'm seriously like struggling to just recognize my own boundaries of identity within connections. And so I really just wish somebody would just put it the way we always want to hear it. What's the message? Take a breather. If the separation adds more separation, then maybe that's supposed to be like that. Clearly, always trying to fight. Well, depending on who you are and your culture and the ones that you know or who you can even connect with, we really just can, to each our own abilities and how we can the level of independence that we can gain and the level of thriving within that independence that could possibly be attained. So, like, oh, what's the message? I think I'm just gonna pull one of. I guess let's pull one of these. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you so much. We're just trying to figure it out, right? Like, does he love me? Does he not? He loves me. He loves me not. Do I want him to love me? I do not. No. It's like, it's just a never-ending wait. Hey. Like, I'm sorry. Forget what I just said. I was thinking of. I went dancing last night, and this, like in their 80s, this couple look fit, looking sharp, getting their groove on to terrible rap music, and anyways, they found something. I was trying to ask him at the end of the night, like, hey, what is the secret? Wait, I should have asked them to run in the campaign. Anyways, one more message. What's the message from my babes trying to just figure out love and life and the balance? Pain is fuel. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's like a golden lotus flower. Okay, so let's see, let's read it. All that pain, all that suffering, all that confusion, use it as fuel and transform your troubles into gold. And if you guys know anything about the lotus flower, it emerges from the mud. And like we emerge from the pit or the gooey womb or however you want to put it, but the pain, it sucks because I'm just gonna throw this out there real quick, but like God and I and it's like God, if God knows, which he must, if he knows that by squeezing or inflicting some sort of pain somehow, however that resonates within this a love of honor energy, it's like we go through this because of the ultimate understanding that pain is fuel. And if it's painful, and I can speak on experience, the pain of heartbreak, heartache, and the drive to understand the origin of the pain within this love conundrum. It's like, yeah, it's fuel. It's like, it's like to get hurt by love. It will. I forgot the word, but like to be hurt by love, it will compel us to look for answers. Because we don't want to feel the pain, we want to feel the love. And so I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's just like, and it gets way deeper too, like the pain of like an actual loss of a loved one that passed on, or somebody who moved away. The pain of that separation. Something about the fuel, because it's like, unless we work through that energy, we it's like we wither or we thrive. We wither or we thrive, depending on how we transmute the pain. But if you use it as fuel, which it's like, the deeper the betrayal, the lighter your flame is lit. And when you see someone who just has a flame, like somebody just they're just a flame, or a firecracker, you can be pretty assured that there's a lot of pain behind their upbringing. We all have a lot of pain. It's just, how do we transmute it? Do we let it make us stagnant, or do we focus on the actual like origin of the problem within the love hate? It's like, it's hard to focus when we have to deal with the world and the bills and stuff, like, but it's possible because some of us have done it and we have identified so much, and so we can help each other grow into something so beautiful out of something so dark. So take a breather and see how it helps, and actually focus on what is happening with that distance between the two of you. Whew, something like that. All right. I hope that helps, guys. I love you so much. Until next time.